Division II men's lacrosse team here at the New York Institute of Technology is in the middle of a new season. And here with me are two star players, captains and seniors Matt Sullivan and Bryan Gill. Thank you for joining me. So in the middle of a new season, a new coach. How's it going?
You know, I don't want to say that I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited to play, but winning a national championship in my sophomore year, I guess I always had that high expectation. Season's not going bad. You know, Coach Dunn's doing real well with us, but it's not looking too good for us to make the playoffs in our senior season, so I'm kind of a little upset.
And Bryan, how do you feel about that? It's your last year. You want to end on top?
It's tough, but I really just would like to try and teach a lesson to the younger kids because they still have some time to, you know, move forward and still obtain a championship down the road. So as long as we can try and pass off our leadership qualities to them, I feel like that would be a great lesson for them to learn. Right.
So with the new coach who did work with the previous coach, do you see any similarities?
Yeah, they're Coach Dunn learned from a good man, Coach Cayley, and he's doing real well. I understand. He's probably a little nervous too, being cause he's got big shoes to fill in, Coach Cayley, but he's doing real well.
Right. And Bryan, so where do you think the team can improve?
I think overall we need to improve as a unit and start playing together. We have so much skill and talent that we just really need to mesh and bond and really come together. And I feel like that'll put us over the top and make us where we want to be. Right.
And Matt, after 4 years of on the team, what do you want to leave behind to the new players, to the current players?
As Bryan said before, I've been a 4-year starter on the team, and I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of people, a lot of different kids, and I've seen the way certain people have ran the team as being a captain. So I just want to leave off with a good lesson, like Bryan said, and just learn from, even when you lose games, just always stay up. Never put your head down, because like Coach Dunn stated before, you lose one game, you cannot make it. So just work hard, and good things are going to happen.
Right. And Bryan, everyone knows, you know, the NYIT men's lacrosse team. It has a name out there. What do you think has brought the name out there in the forefront where people know about it and want to be a part of the team?
I think primarily it comes down to winning championships. That's the biggest thing in all sports. So after we won our 4th in 08, everybody kind of realized how big we were. And I mean, we haven't done so last year, and this year we're not sure if it's going to happen. But the whole idea is to win the championship, and that's how you get your name out there.
Right, and winning the championship, you're obviously playing against some really tough teams out there. So who's really, you know, challenging you to get back on top?
Well, CW Post, our neighbors down the road, they won it last year. And Lemoyne's always good. Dowling this year. Everybody comes to play us because they know that we're one of the top teams in the nation. So everyone's going to play us tough. We got a target on our back all the time.
Mm-hmm. And Bryan, this season's, you know, halfway there, so what other challenges do you see coming up for the rest of the season?
Well, this weekend we play a tough Mercyhurst team from Pennsylvania that actually, we played them the last game of the season last year, and we had already had one loss going into the game, and they gave us our 2nd loss. It was a tough game, probably should have won, but they kept us from making the playoffs. So really this weekend, I know within myself and the guys who were there last year, it would really just mean a lot to us if we can go out there and stick it to them and let them know that we remember what they did last year, so we're trying to return the favor.
Well, and Matt, during practice, how can you keep morale up to, you know, remind the team that we have to end on top?
We basically just always stay positive, whether or not something bad happens, someone does something wrong. You don't got to yell at them, just go talk to them and help them through it.
Mm-hmm. And Bryan, do you feel that after you graduate, you may come back and...
Oh, I'll definitely be around just to try and steer the guys in the right direction and let them know how things should be done and, you know, the right angles to take and the right approach.
Right. Matt, what about you?
Yeah, same. I'll be around. Always going to stop in. I mean, I'm going to miss the game, so I want to come in. And if Coach Dunn needs some help, me and Bryan will gladly be there to help him out.
Right, and you're graduating in May, so any, you know, one favorite moment from all this time with the men's lacrosse team?
It would have to be the national championship in 08. That was something else, going up to Gillette Stadium and doing that on national TV. It was pretty good, pretty fun.
Yeah, and your favorite moment?
Same as Bryan. I mean, it's just something that not very many people get to have happen to them, so I took advantage of that.
Right. And for new players or people that want to be on the team for the next season, what do you think, what would you tell them they need to know?
Just make sure you work hard, because if you work hard, there will be a spot for you on the field. Like Coach said, wants the hardest working players and the best players. If you don't work hard, you're not going to play.
Right. Bryan, what do you think?
Exactly what Matt said. You play hard, good things will happen. You know, you can't take care of the big things unless you take care of all the little things first, and that's really starts with baby steps, and then you'll start running from there.
Mm-hmm. And for the coach, anything that you want to say to him as you graduate this year?
Well, me and Coach Dunn, we've been together for 4 years, like I said, and I was really happy when he got the job, and if he ever needs anything, he knows he can call me.
Mm-hmm. And for you?
Same thing. If he never needs anything, I'll always be there, and just maybe to be a little more stern on the guys, not to give too much of a leash.
But you want them to, you know, retain the championship, and
of course.
So there has to be some balance.
Absolutely. If I could do anything to help that happen, Coach Dunn knows to ask me.
Okay. And when does the season officially end?
May 8th,
May.
I believe. That's our last game, and like we said earlier, it doesn't sound looking too good for us right now. So, but who knows? Things can happen, and we're still going to play hard because we can't afford to lose another game no matter what. So.
Right. And how are you going to celebrate the end of the season?
Just hang out, bond a little bit, I guess, and just thank Coach Dunn for everything that he's done, because I know he's been working day in and day out every day to try to make us win. So just pretty much thank him.
So thank him and leave with a good positive message for your players that are left on the team.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, there you have it, the men's Division II lacrosse team here at the New York Institute of Technology. The season ends in May, and everyone's optimistic about the future. I'm Erica Ayisi. Thank you. We'll catch you next time.